Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you coming along. We are on week 40, 45 I believe. Yes, 45, I think that's correct. And so I am here to show you my collage for this week. I want to thank every one of you who have subscribed and who continue to come back and watch and comment and let me know what you think about my collages. I appreciate it so very much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, and I love to hear your comments, and I comment back whenever possible. So anyway, we are now on week 45. I think that's what I said, 45. So let's look at what we have. We need, if you go to hashtag 2024 CW45, you will see others who have used these same prompts, and you can see what their collages look like. So we need something that's dark, a song title, something sweet, text in any color except black, a gate or a fence, and the bonus is the tissue paper. So I have all of my things here ready to go. And so we'll just get started right away. So my tissue, which is the bonus, is going to be my background. And this is the tissue, the wrapping kind. And that's kind of what this is in a sense. Let's see if I can I need something with some color to put behind. Let's use this. I need something with some color to put behind this so I can see where I am gluing and putting this. But we need to kind of position it and size it, I'll say. So I'm going to mark it right here, and I'm going to tear it, I think. I'm going to tear it right along here with my ruler, because that's where it's going to be. So we'll just use this little ruler here to do that. So I'm filming this a little bit early. I'm trying to get prepared for going out of town. We'll be going to Alabama here. Let's see. You will see this one, and we'll be in Alabama when you see this one. So we are going to get this down with, we're going to visit my husband's family in Alabama. And that will be, while you are watching this, that's where we will be. Let me turn this around this way. I really should have something that I don't care if I get glue on it, but oh well. We'll just go with this anyway. And maybe I won't get too much glue on it, or I can wipe it off or something. So I'm just going to put this down with a glue stick because the tissue paper is going to be less wet if I do that. It's kind of thick tissue paper because it is the wrapping kind. That told me that no napkin tissue was going to fill this need. So let's just get this down. See if I can get this down properly. And I don't care if it's wrinkled. Just adds to. I got that a little bit more in that crease than I wanted to, but we're just gonna roll with it. And then as you see, I have a little bit of space up there, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and add it in up here. Just, just so I have that covered. And again, we're just gonna tear that, and I'm just gonna let it be what it is, and kind of tear this down to kind of fit that space, I hope. And if not, then I'll just add some more because I don't mind the grungy. I'm going to cut this off straight so that it will fit right up here, we hope. And I don't care if there's a little bit of white showing along that edge. That's going to be perfect. So I'm going to take this piece and actually glue it over here so you can't see what I'm doing. I have a mess on my desk. Oh my gosh. Because we are also going to be going to Europe later in November. And I am trying to put together just a little, I'm using an old Filofax notebook and pages to make a little journal to take with me so that I can document the trip while I'm on the trip. I did that when we went to Alaska, and it turned out really cute and worked out really well. So I thought I would just do that again. Okay, so I like that. That works out well. I don't mind it being a darker piece across there. That just gives it a little more interest. And you'll see why I don't mind that in just a moment. So let me cut this off right along here. Oh, let's see. It's kind of hard to do it that way. Let's do it that way. Okay. There we are. I need to glue this little, and I'm going to use art glitter glue on this part right here because I just want it to stay down really good. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let's see if we got any other. No, that one's up pretty good. I need to trim that off just a touch, not much, just barely. Okay, perfect. Now, okay. So that is my tissue paper, which is the bonus prompt. And I like that. Okay, then something that's dark, which the tissue paper is dark too, but I also have this, which is dark. Now I'm going to take, I need to ink around that, and I have this little old, this is an old color box. It's black, but it doesn't have ink on it, so I'm using the Distress, what's it called? Black soot on the edges of this because I want to keep it darker, and I'm going to do it along there as well because I don't want it to have any white showing. I don't mind some variegation. Let's see if I can get that down to get it a little bit darker. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. See, this worked out well because this was white right here, but now you see the path going up to the door. So that worked out well. I like how that looks. Perfect. And I'm going to put that up here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. Because I'm skipping around, but we'll go over it at the end. So I also needed text in a color except black. So I'm going to use this Flying Witch stamp, and it's going to go up there, but I'm going to have to stamp it on something that you'll be able to see it. So let's see what I might have here. I kind of like this. I'm going to use this little piece of paper here. I have this little package of paper that's just this size. And I'll tell you what I like about it. And the reason I want to use it is because it is a parchment looking. So it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, it's kind of a mottled cream color. So that'll give you some, a little bit of difference in the moon, because that's going to be a moon. So then I have two colors. I have this blue prize ribbon. I'm gonna try that color, and the other color I forgot to get it out is where are you? So it's another. I only have 2 blue Ranger inks. Is this it? Yes, uncharted marker. I think this one might be darker. I want to use the darkest one, but it's blue, so that will be ink except black. So let's try both. Let's see which one works the best. And then I will fussy cut this out. I want to get it really, really good over that witch so it's good and solid. So this is the prize ribbon. So let's try that. Let's see what we think. I can move this out of the way now. And let's see what that looks like on this paper. I hope I can get it to look good and solid. I will sometimes, as I'm going to do, you won't see this, but I'm going to the edge of my table so that I can rub it along the stamp, and hopefully it'll stamp solid. Okay, so there's that. Not bad. I'm not even going to clean this off. I'm just going to use the Uncharted mariner over that and see what that looks like and see if we like that one better or not. So this maybe give me a little bit of variation in color, and we can see which one we like the best. I don't have a navy. I don't think I have a navy. I have some other blues, but I don't think any of them are darker than these. So let's see what we get. Okay, I do like this one better because it's a little close. Yeah, I like this one better for what I'm doing and where it's going and what it's going to be with. I think this one works better. So I'll lay those aside, and we'll fussy cut this. I don't normally fussy cut on camera because it takes time. It takes a while. It takes a little bit. But I'm just going to do it really kind of sketchy, and you cut it with rotating the paper, not your scissors, so that you have a little more control that way. I love these little scissors. I've had them for a while. I bought them at Tuesday Morning several years ago, and they are non-stick scissors. So if you have a sticky something, they won't stick. They're little, and on something like this, I like to use. I'm going to do a little bit of border around that because it's going on dark. I want all the pieces to show. So I'm leaving a little border around everything. The border might not be completely even all the way around, but I don't really care. I don't think you're going to be noticing that necessarily. So don't worry. You know, this can be, when you're doing this sort of thing, it can be loosely done. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. That's, collages don't have to be perfect. Journals don't have to be perfect. It is just, if it meets your standard, it's good. It's all good. So now, if I had bigger scissors around that circle, I would have been making a smooth just not even opening and closing my scissors, just closing it as I went around the circle. But I didn't change to those, and that's okay. It worked out fine. So I think this is going to be fine. The ink is not quite dry. And then we get the broom out, and that's going to go up in the sky. Now, I would like for that to have been, I wanted to show you my scissors. If you haven't seen them, they have, we'll use this, they have a curved point And one side, this side is more pointed and sharper than the other, and also curves a little more, but they curve into each other. So the bottom one curves this way, the top one curves that way. And then there's a very sharp point on the top part. Gets into those small areas very well. I don't remember anything about the brand name. I just know I bought them at Tuesday Morning, which, you know, is no more. So there you go. Now, quite honestly, I wish that was a little darker, but it's not. And we had to have ink in some other color besides black. I could have done gray, but that would have been not dark enough either. Anyway, so here we have something that's dark. Now the next thing is a song title. Well, this image came from this sheet. This is from a children's songbook, and this image, I think it came from up here, and I had to cut it down to fit my book. But this song is called Trick or Treat. So this was a children's songbook that you would, in school, that they would be singing songs out of and so forth. So I'm going to use the Trick or Treat out of this as my song title. I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to use any of the music pieces. I don't think. We'll see. But I think I'm just going to use the title. But before I do that, that's probably going to be the last thing I do. Now we need a gate or a fence. Now there is a fence back here, but I'm going to do more of a fence. And that is, I am using this piece of Tim Holtz paper that came in the Halloween backgrounds pack. I cut the slats and then I cut them in two. So I made them small enough. And I am going to make a fence that will go along the bottom here. So I'm hoping these flowers and these colors will kind of just look like foliage in the background, or flowers in the background, or whatever is in the background. And I'm going to make it kind of a wonky fence. So let me get these other things down, because they are going where they are going. So let me just get this down. I don't think I'll be doing anything underneath those, under these two things. So I think we can just glue them all the way down. And she's going to go up here, just like that. I may put a little bit of color on the moon still to give it, with some, just give it some more variation in color. And I want this, and I can cut those off more, so I want this down like this. So we're just going to put that down. See, here's the other side of this from this music book. It's probably about a 4th grade level music book. I taught 4th grade for a little while, and we had music books like this. And I'm not the music person. I can't sing and I can't play an instrument, but we had a music teacher that came, and she would do the music classes. Okay, so there is that, and I like how that looks. Okay, now I can't put all of the fence down. I can put it together, but I can't put it down on the page. But we'll show you what we're doing here. So I have these pieces that I've cut that I want it to just barely go over what is going on here. So I'm just gonna make this look sort of like a rickety fence. I have inked each edge with the black soot, and I'll cut this off at the bottom when we get there. this is my fence. You know, it's kind of like a picket fence. So this is my fence posts, if you will. And it's going to be along here, and it's rickety, so, you know, it's not all perfect. It's going to have the pieces that go across this way, like this. And I want that to be right up at the top. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then this one is the other one. It doesn't look like I inked around that one all the way. So let me get my black soot back out. Because I did not ink around that one. Oh, no, I know what. Yes, that's the reason I didn't ink. There is a reason I didn't ink around that one. That's because I decided these two pieces were going to be the ones that go down here. And I wanted it to be, I want those to be more, Here we go, like this. And then I was going to do these two pieces here, like it had broke at some point in time, and somebody haphazardly repaired it. So that's how I'm going to make my fence down here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put some glue. Ooh, left the glue open. All along here, and I know it's going to need to be right here, 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 all along this piece, because I want this to be right at the top here, just like, move that up a little bit, just like that. Okay, that's good. I like it. Okay, and then these two pieces, want one, yeah, like this. So let's just do it underneath here like this. Glue it down. And then we'll do underneath like this. And glue it down. And then we'll do this like this. Like that. And glue this down. So we'll do the little piece right here, and right here, and right here. And then we can do this here and here. Oh, I didn't do that one in the right place exactly, but it's okay. Okay. And there is my rickety fence. It's going to go right here. I'll cut these off when I get it on there. But before I get it on there, I need something sweet. So I made these pieces of candy corn. And let me show you what I used. This is an envelope that came in junk mail envelope. And it was the perfect yellow. So I cut my shape. I just drew me a shape. And I cut it out. And then I used this orange marker and my white acrylic paint pen to make the colors. So this goes underneath. I want to have it, it's like it's like a kid came along and dropped his candy bag. So I might, let's see how I want to do it. So I want to do it kind of in and out and up and around, like it fell through the fence, and that somebody had dropped their candy bag, and it dropped some of their candy corn. They probably won't be happy about that when they get home, but it is what it is. And so let's see, let's put this, how about we put this one behind like that, and then let's get my tweezers and we pull it up like that, so it's behind there. And then we'll put one more right in there. That's good. So let me get those down. And so that's my something sweet. I think the candy corn turned out really cute. I like it. It took me a while because I didn't know I had an orange. It took me a while to find my orange marker, or one that was wide enough to do it. So those are going to go like that. This one came out, but it was like this. And so let's just get that in there. Perfect. That works. Lovely. Okay. There we are. And that is my fence and my something sweet. I think that's everything except for the trick or treat. I'm going to go ahead and get this put down. And get it cut off. And then all that's left is the trick or treat. Let's get this put down right along here. So I wanted this just to look like it was a rickety fence that was in front of where they're walking, or where the trick-or-treaters are walking. And there, that's good. Let me get this. Glue down a little further than I needed to on all of those, but that's okay. We can make it work. Okay. There. Oop. I'm getting glue all over my hands. Oh, it's coming out of my top here. That's not good. I overfilled this thing and it's running out. Okay, I'll have to get a hold of that because it'll all glue shut with something here in just a little bit. But I'll do that after I leave you guys. Okay, cut that off. Let's cut this off. I gotta stand up to finish that. And there we are. Okay, now let's put the trick or treat up here somewhere. I think I'm gonna cut it out. And just stick right there. I'm gonna do some black ink around it. everything for this week. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, this is going right here. And that is my collage. Just like that. All right, let's go over the prompts. And let's make sure we have everything. Okay, something that's dark is the night sky in this picture here. A song title is from a children's book, and this song is this illustration is for the song called Trick or Treat. Something sweet is my candy corn here in the fence. Text in any color except black is my witch. And a gate or a fence. I have a fence here, but I made me a fence to go in the foreground. And then the bonus is the tissue paper, the wrapping kind, and that is what is in the background. So that is my collage for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching this process, and I appreciate you coming along. Thank you again, all of those who have subscribed and continue to come and watch my videos. And I appreciate everyone who comments. So if you are so inclined, please leave a comment. I love seeing what you have to say, and hope that you will comment. And I suppose we will see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.